You guys, well, we are now. I just clicked the
I'm
button.
still eating my apple pie.
Oh, well, that'll be on the podcast. Everyone will know what a fucking slob you are.
Oh, I gotta finish my apple pie too.
Oh, you're all failures.
They would just make X-Men second class. And they're all poor. And they have to ride coach. They have to sell their X-Jet and get the X plane.
The X economy compact.
Yeah, the X-Taxi.
The X smart car.
There you go. And Magneto just pushes it over. Just not even. He doesn't have to use powers. He just pushes it.
He does it Flintstone style.
Yeah. Hey, John, Big John.
Yes.
Did you know that Bedrock is somewhere in Arizona by the Grand Canyon?
I did not.
And it's got a unisex bathroom.
Is it a prehistoric town?
Yeah.
There were dinosaurs.
Except for and a skeleton dinosaur. Except for the bathroom, it has a keypad.
Yeah, it was weird.
Interesting.
Time travel.
Should we start? Is everyone ready?
Yeah, totally ready.
Bastard.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to work, Opie.
Work on his pie.
No, actually, I'm actually doing work.
Oh, okay. Pie work.
No, it's not pie work.
It's 3.1.
You'll never be able to convince me otherwise.
Do you want me to take a screenshot and show you what I'm doing?
No. Is it a gif of Olivia Wilde playing with her boobs?
No, Opie, that's what you're doing.
No, that's not even on here.
Really?
Why did you make that your
Over there and
background?
go to your computer, there's not a GIF of Olivia Wilde.
There's not.
How is that not your background
Yeah, it's not minimized right now.
No, it's not.
So that you can call it up for ease of access.
No.
Seriously, make that your background. I'm not even kidding.
But then I'd have to get rid of the Pokemon one, and that would just be all sorts of metaphorical.
This is what growing up feels like. Trading in your
Take
Pokemon
that,
for
Pokemon. Yeah.
Just pretend it's a Ditto.
A Ditto?
Yeah, pretend it's a Ditto.
You said that in the weirdest way possible. You just pretend it's a Ditto.
Ditto. Ditto. I said Ditto.
I still have your jacket here.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah. Just walk it back here.
Okay,
Walk
it's
it
actually
down.
walking by itself.
Yeah, but you have to make sure it doesn't get lost. It's like Lemmings. I've always hated the Lemmings games. I never had fun with one.
Well, I'm sure that the person who made Lemmings is going to listen to this podcast and feel very sad.
Really bad.
Yeah, and he's going to call the next game he makes Taylors, and it's just going to be the best game ever.
Taylors?
Or he's going to call them Grok Monkeys.
There you go.
So, John, are you ready, John?
Yeah, go ahead and start. I'll finish up work while I'm doing it.
Are you ready, Grok?
Yeah, I'm ready. ScribbleScrabble.
Okay, here we go. This is Pandora's podcast. I'm ScribbleScrabble, also known as Opie, and this is Grok Monkey,
also known as Taylor.
Yay!
Hooray!
And that's Thomas.
No, I'm John.
John Thomas.
John Thomas.
Big John Thomas.
The pioneer of the American West, John Thomas.
Comes down from the mountains to teach the French what for.
Yeah, how to
Trapper
catch
Big John
raccoons.
Thomas.
Yeah. Why would the Indians liked the French though, because they would trade
No, he's
furs.
not an Indian trapper. He mysteriously just sort of happened in the mountains, and the French
He just
pissed
happened
him
in the
off.
mountain.
He just happened.
There
is no origin story
Every
for
so
Big John
often,
Thomas.
John Thomas just is made in the mountains. It's just
it's a natural occurrence.
a snowstorm.
It's
yeah,
a natural occurrence like Bigfoot and taxes.
That's right. I'm like Bigfoot and taxes.
And Paul Bunyan.
It's true. I do have a giant pig named Babe.
Is it blue?
It is.
Now I'm interested.
Well, Opie, if you would pull out your harmonica.
No. This actually segues very nicely into the Assassin's Creed trailer that just.
I believe it does, because we're talking about Native Americans.
Whoa!
Oh my God! It's like we planned it.
Are you telling? Well, we didn't.
Promise we didn't. We're not
Are you
that
telling
smart.
me, John, that the Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be in the Native Americans?
It is going to be in the Native
Inside
American.
of the Native
Actually,
Americans.
Native American.
What?
I
I thought they were extinct.
Unfortunately, no.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, we gotta take
Whoa!
and talk about this. Why do you hate Native Americans?
Sorry. This is my side.
That was so unexpectedly.
No.
How long has it been since we started? How long has it been?
12 seconds.
I'm.
What the
No, actually, I was a Native American during the American Revolution, and it seems to be like it's going to be quite fun. And you climb the trees.
Yeah, I never understood why you couldn't climb trees in the other Assassin's Creed
Because,
games.
Opie,
This will.
everyone knows that in Italy the trees can't be climbed.
They just catch on fire.
It's as you try to touch them with your feet, they fall over.
Yeah, or become some sort of art.
Yeah.
Become some
Very true.
sort of art.
Yeah. Renaissance actually means
Tree.
tree art in Italian.
Which.
I believe it's historically and literally correct.
Yeah. There's your little history lesson. Check that one off.
Verify
For
this,
your...
I am an Italian from the Renaissance. Straight from 1637.
And I'm a historian.
Watch out for the
And
black.
I'm apparently racist.
Yeah, you're the
Apparently
pilgrim.
racist.
John Thomas.
John Thomas.
Which is why you don't like Indians.
Of course.
John Thomas.
He's
Pilgrim.
a colonist.
Man.
John
Racist.
hates Native Americans.
Going on your
and which
business
is why they're all assassins.
There
Of
you go.
course. All makes perfect sense now.
Now it's
John
all
Thomas.
kids old.
Our dickhole.
This is just weaving into a tapestry of greatness.
Racism and greatness.
Totally
The
gonna
two
have
things
to
go
put a
great.
content advisory warning on this video now, aren't we? Swearing.
Those are the best kinds of videos.
Yeah. Might net us more
Yeah,
views.
we can
Who
put
knows?
the thing. Pandora's cartridge does not necessarily reflect the views of what is said or what is not said in this following podcast.
Pandora's cartridge does not necessarily reflect the views of Pandora's cartridge. That's what it would mean. Really, we are the only
Yeah,
we are what
Yeah.
it is.
it is an idea, which means it is a noun.
There you go.
We are not nouns. We are proper nouns.
Behind this mask, there is an idea, and the idea is that those Indians had it coming. Apparently,
And ideas are bulletproof. Assassin's Creed.
Unlike Native Americans.
Thanks, John Thomas.
well said, Big John Thomas.
Don't do a thumbs up. No, you haven't deserved the thumbs up.
Fine. Just to the side.
Ding.
Are you how are you finding your baby's fried fatback?
What?
That is the diet.
Are you talking to your shirtless dad again?
No.
On the bus? Oh crap! I already forgot our topics.
Do you
Quick,
what up?
yeah.
Two.
Quick transition to another one.
Let's talk about the Steambox.
Yes, tell me
Speaking of
more about this Steambox, because
Speaking of transition, how will Steam transition to the living room? Possibly through Steambox.
Yay!
yay!
Actual segue.
David, why don't you expound on that topic and talk about the Steambox?
Yeah, what is the Steambox? Because I'm completely in the dark on this. I know it's a box made out of steam.
No, that's not quite right.
Or developed,
Opie
it's
ScribbleScrabble?
developed by Steam.
You know what? I'll explain. Steambox, rumor has it, word around the grapevine mill is that Valve is... Stop with your stupid theme! Valve is creating a standard hardware set, sort of PC-light gaming that would fit well in a living room, and this would set a standard for game developers to work towards on PC, so that way putting stuff out for PC would just be much faster. You wouldn't have to wait like an extra 6 months to say get Arkham City on PC. It's just keeping pace with the consoles.
I always think it would be funny if like Mac tried to make a console that just played itself and had 2 games.
One of them is Snake.
And like, yeah, and one, not the game Snake. You just are Snake, just running around a white nothingness void.
You're sure trapped in a 10-foot by 10-foot
like the loading screens in Racist Creed.
Yeah, a lot like those.
Well, those are the best kind of games, man.
Yeah.
Just where you run around and do nothing the whole time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about games that are racist.
Well, every game is racist.
Explain.
Yeah, I defend this position.
How is Pong racist? Tell me the trials and tribulations of how Pong and how it is a metaphorical to the Native American society.
It's all about the oppression of that one dot.
All right, I got this.
Run between the paddles.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Oh,
No,
I don't even know.
All right. The Native Americans are the black on either side of the white paddles. And the white paddles move back and forth to make sure that the little white dot, otherwise known as the good stuff, does not get...
Whoa!
It's the good stuff. What are you, a drug dealer?
When you get past you, you lose. Because you're letting the Native Americans get control.
The Native Americans?
Yes.
You just...
Boom! Pong is racist.
I think you're racist for trying to make Pong so racist.
Good job, John Thomas. You destroyed the American culture yet again.
Here you go. White power.
I can't tell if...
I'm not sure if you're even joking anymore.
This is our second podcast. People still have no idea what we're really about, and you just
Be a character.
you're just imprinting terrible ideas in their brains.
Dropping the big
You're
racist
the
bomb
one
on
that
Native
made
Americans.
a character from the freaking American Revolution. I was born in the mountains now.
You were born by the mountains,
Appalachia.
John Thomas.
Can I stop being John Thomas now and just be John?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
being a
what we've
racist.
been waiting
Yes.
for.
Oh,
but they just
also
kept being
joining
racist.
this podcast today is Big John.
Yeah.
Say hi, Big John.
Hi, I'm not
Hello,
John
Big
Thomas
John.
anymore.
John Thomas is gone.
He died.
He's been escorted out of the studio by security,
He's taken back by the mountain.
and
He's with
yeah,
us.
he's never to be spoken of again.
Good riddance.
That was amazing. That was the most wildest, rightest 15 minutes ever.
Man, that
Like I could take a,
John Thomas is quite
I feel like I need to take a nap.
Well, why don't you take a nap for a while? Me and Taylor take over for next 7 minutes.
And when you're
Okay,
we'll
I'll just
take
go.
all of your things.
Oh, no, I didn't agree to that. I did not check the I agree button.
Actually,
at the
you did.
bottom. No, I'm
Just read
still
the terms
reading.
of service.
Still
Yeah, it's part of
reading it.
Skype, man. You check that box. You clicked submit, install,
You
whatever.
did. You didn't read the terms of agreement. Sorry.
The EULA.
Anyway,
is
so
pretty
Taylor,
Yes.
let's talk about some upcoming movies.
Oh, such as?
What do you think about Men in Black 3? They just
I
released a
think-
trailer for that. You seen it, right?
I think it looks pretty great. Well produced,
Yeah?
well put together. It seems, like they are a bit more serious than Men in Black 2, which was like the only strike against Men in Black 2 that I got too goofy, too childish at times. This seems like it's, a bit more reserved and sort of straight-laced,
Well,
Yeah.
It also takes place like in the 70s.
Yeah,
60s.
1969.
Same thing.
Right on the cusp.
What do you think about the back in time?
Wait, hold on. Did you know that we went to the moon in 1969?
Yes.
They did.
Okay.
I think most everyone knew that.
I'm just
Yeah, that
saying.
is a well-known fact.
That's from one of those. What was that show? Even Stevens with Shiloh LaBeouf in it, like when he was like 4.
When he actually could act?
Yeah, and
Still
the
a
hot
good actor.
sister.
He just never has a chance to show it off. But yeah.
No.
She was hot.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Taylor.
Oh. And she sang that song.
She did.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. What do you think? The going back in time is a little cliched.
No, I think they handle that. I don't really see how that's cliche. I mean, it's not like it's an.
How do you expect him to answer this when we just saw like the trailer? That's the answer. It's in post.
It's in post. Let's not worry about it. Let's answer the question. Is it safe?
I think that rather than go back in time, they could have at least tried to come up with a new story. I mean, one of my only really concerns with it is that they're doing the same kind of thing they did with 2, where it was, rather than it being in 1, you had 2 guys who were on the outside looking in on something that was completely bigger than them. Then in 2, it zoomed in and made, Jay the center of the universe.
Yeah, it was more of a
happening to him. And now it seems that, Case is at the center of this new, mythos that makes them larger than life characters, which was exactly the opposite of what the first one was.
It's more of a character piece.
Yeah.
Exactly, which, I mean, if they can do it right, they can do it right. But, I mean, with 2, they tried to tie in a character piece with, random one-liners and really crappy jokes.
Here's a question. I know we were going to talk about this later. Spoiler alert, I guess. But is Watchmen a character piece, or is it something broader?
It is simultaneously character-driven while at the same time sort of cutting apart the tensions of the Cold War. It's very good.
Well, I think it's like when you really look at it, it's strictly a character piece because the characters are truly in control of what's going on around them, like Vietnam War.
Given the ending and everything in the Vietnam War, I don't think you can really disagree with that. But yeah. I think it's also more about where the nation was at that time because of those events and how those events took place, with the addition of masked heroes and Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
It all just
I guess
into itself.
Yeah. So anyway, John, this was actually your topic idea. Do you want to bring it up?
Oh, the Before Watchmen?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be really good. Shut up.
No, that was like the word. Hey, John, there's a topic here you can talk about. We should talk about it. Oh, why, yes.
Well, how was I supposed to follow that up?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
And now it's ruined.
And it's ruined. Next topic.
No, anyway, I mean, there's prequels. It looks like there's going to be 4 issues for each character, and then
it's called Before Watchmen.
That's what I just said.
Like B4.
So like Battleship.
Not B4. B4 as in
before. So what you're saying is that there will be 4 issues.
Rihanna.
Opie, I don't think that they're using 4 issues as a way to play off of the fact that it's before Watchmen.
And that's how they get you.
Anyway.
The hell are you even talking about?
4 issues for each character. Rorschach, Night Owl, Dr. Manhattan, Silk Spectre, and Ozymandias.
That's 5.
No, I'm saying there's going to be 4 titles, like 4 issues under each of those titles.
You just named 5 people.
Yes, Opie. There's going to be
a mini-series
4 for each one.
Yes.
It's going to be a mini-series
for each of them.
A segment for each hero, and then 4 comics under each segment.
Yes. And then 4 for the Minutemen as well.
I'm sorry. You guys, I just got explained that both at the same time. That was insane.
Thank you.
It's
just like last Saturday.
What? What? I'm drinking my Coke now.
Yeah, good. That's where we put the pills. Just like last Saturday.
No.
Yep.
No.
Do not once.
That's right. You drink that down.
Just like last Saturday.
If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can ever imagine.
So,
do you think that they should mess with the Watchmen formula already? Do you think it's a good thing that they're going to be doing these character pieces, or do you think it's something that shouldn't be done?
There's no need for it.
I actually like the idea.
Yeah, they could do something good with it. Unlikely, that it would. Obviously, it won't be as good. Watchmen is like the friggin' holy grail, but yeah, I'm not gonna shut out the possibility of it not being terrible or not being good.
A lot of people are saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it because oh crap, drawing a blank." The writer of Watchmen, the guy that has.
I almost said Roger Moore. I'm like, that's not right. That's
Alan.
Yeah, Alan
Moore.
Yeah,
Roger Moore was.
Yeah, they're like, well, he's not supporting it. Well, he doesn't.
He doesn't support anything.
He doesn't. Yeah,
he's an angry wizard. He's just a bitter, angry wizard. He's literally a wizard, by the way. He practices witchcraft.
I know. He worships like a snake god.
Yeah, and you know what? Like Neil Gaiman learned directly under him, and Neil Gaiman's got like the best career ever and married to an awesome rock star lady and like best friends with a bunch of awesome musicians. So I'm pretty sure Neil Gaiman's a wizard too.
No, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, man.
Neil Gaiman is the Sandman. That's how I know so much about him.
It all makes perfect sense now.
There you go. Now we just solved that mystery. Hopefully, we'll either get entirely rich by talking about this, or we'll all just die.
My money's
those are the only two possibilities.
My money's on becoming a zombie in his service, and I'm okay with it.
Anyway, going back to Watchmen, I think I'm on board with it as well, because no matter what they do in these, it's not going to mess up the original Watchmen.
Yeah.
So, I really
worst
don't
case scenario, we ignore them. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Ooh, look out.
Good thing is,
I think that with this, with Watchmen, the graphic novel, you had the characters, but you had no introduction to them really, and you got to feel for the characters and actually care about what happened to them. And I think with this, it's just going to add more to the backstory and make it a richer experience when you're reading.
I'm not sure about the actual compiled graphic novel, but when I read The Watchmen, it was actually like my brother borrowed from his girlfriend and at the time's father, like some original issues and everything, and it actually had a bunch of cursory information, as Alan Moore is wont to do, like old newspaper clippings and excerpts from books about the Minutemen and the characters. So it actually did have information about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that comes in the.
Yeah, it's in there, but I'm saying there's not a whole lot there. You have just the experience you get from Watchmen, and in that you have this connection to the characters.
See, I don't think there necessarily needs to be this. It doesn't need it. You get a lot of the origin stories in the book.
Yeah.
We know why Rorschach is Rorschach. We know why the comedian is the comedian. And we know why Dr. Manhattan. We certainly know all this.
I think it's just going to add more to it. I don't think it's going to detract anything from the story itself. I think it's going to add more to it and make it where you see the evolution from what they were when they first started to what they became in the what we read however long ago when we read it. Yeah,
because there's certainly especially with Rorschach there's a big jump.
Yeah.
Where he was he was certainly somewhat sane, and then he just now I'm
slipshod and then breaks
friggin' yeah.
Yeah.
That could be
the only thing that I think this series has going against it is that it's not going to have that element of mystery that really drove the other Watchmen, the actual Watchmen forward.
Yeah.
When I read it, I didn't necessarily want to read it for. I wanted to read it to see why these people were these people, and since we already know that from the original one, this one really loses a lot of steam, at least for me at that point.
What I really want to see are the Minutemen, the original Minuteman ones, because then they're going to be doing some really nice Silver Age style stuff. Which would let them do some really neat things with the characters, like the original Night Owl.
I want to see that. That's going to be cool, and I want to see that one Supergirl get his cape. caught stuck in the revolving door and gunned down. That's what I want to see.
Like how the
Dollar
original...
Bill.
Yeah.
That's his name. I know that off the top of my head. He was in that for one panel.
It's true.
Yes. So, let's see. What else is there that causes rage? Mass Effect. Mass Effect came out technically today. Right? Yeah. I got mine.
It was yesterday.
Well, it came out midnight yesterday, so it's technically today.
Today's Wednesday.
Is Wednesday. Oh, whatever. What? I haven't gone to sleep, so it doesn't count yet.
Let's not get into this.
That is
an argument for another day.
That is how time works. When I go to sleep, it's a new
Works
day.
like a video game, and it only passes over once it's like, would you like to sleep now? Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 2 yes, 1 no. It's law. Man law.
Don't.
No.
Man law.
That's not how time works.
That's how time works.
We should know we're both theoretical physicists. We're both Gordon Freeman.
Yeah. I'm a time wizard, too.
Oh, yeah? Right. Well, I'm a water wizard.
Gonna go make the Grand Canyon. Oh, inside
Kirby.
jokes. What do you guys think about Day 1 DLC?
I think it sucks.
I think...
Okay, Taylor.
I don't really care. I mean, what do you want them to do?
Okay.
Well, like, they make the main game, and then a bunch of other testing and pre-release stuff needs to happen before it goes gold. All the other developers... basically, yes, while it's in post, before, like, the build up to gold.
It's
Yeah,
in post.
Effectively, it's the equivalent of it in post. And while it's, in the ramp up to gold, to actual release candidate stuff, the developers, like the programmers, designers, whatever, are going to keep making stuff, and it's just going to save everyone. It's going to save everyone effort if it's already on the disc as well. That they just need to basically drag and drop stuff before they actually make all the stock that's going to be shipped out all over the world.
I don't think. They certainly say this isn't what happened, but in a lot of aspects, it really feels like it. In Mass Effect 3, it feels like they like took pieces out of it. And because do you know what you get for the Mass Effect 3 First Day DLC?
Another character.
Hold on. Spoilers. You get a Prothean character.
If you care, then you already know what the character is.
Yeah.
And
you also get to go to Eden Prime again, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And you get which is kind of a big deal. It's kind of a like a big thing. This mysterious ancient race with.
It's like a what.
How is it not canonical?
It's comics do this all the time. It's like a what if chapter.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. If
Dude,
it's not.
I played it today.
Yeah, I know.
I played it today.
And
it is in the game.
Mass Effect 4
have a Prothean as your team member.
Mass Effect 4 happens. Will the Prothean team member, will Eden Prime be canonical? Unlikely.
Yes. No, it will. They've already proven that the DLC is canonical. When the Arrival DLC came out, they reference it multiple times in Mass Effect 3. They also do the same thing for the Shadow Broker and the other DLC that comes out. And not to mention that between Mass Effect 1 and 2, they mention books that no one ever read about Cerberus. Half the people that played Mass Effect 2 had no idea who Cerberus was because they were only mentioned in a book.
That's not true. They were mentioned in Codex stuff. I played Mass Effect 1, and without any DLC, I knew who Cerberus was.
Well, thank you, Taylor.
Well, I didn't, and you're wrong.
Anyway,
that's that.
The Prothean thing, is that adequately explained within the lore? I had just assumed that it wouldn't be, and it would just be a neat little thing, Just like all the weapons they just sort of give you. It's like, hey, don't think about it, just use this gun.
No, it actually is. It's not like, oh, hey, you walked into your ship and that was a Prothean. Whee! No,
I didn't think it was quite like that.
Just like,
That's
hey,
exactly what it should be like.
look what we found
Yeah,
in
there is
the alley.
that happens
Out
in
the
some
end.
games.
Hey,
It's
this
just
extinct race has been here all along.
Like the Oblivion DLC. Oh, there's been this portal gateway to this unknown dimension just here this whole time. We just never
Well,
noticed it.
Considering, the chaos god stuff, I think it's
Oh,
okay
yeah,
for a
it could-
portal to just happen there. You know?
What was the other one? Like the Wizard's Tower, where the Wizard's Tower just appears?
Well,
and-
yeah, the
No.
their stuff
Oh,
is kind
you
of
unlock the.
yeah. Like you inherited
You
it
unlock
from an
the
uncle
door
you didn't know
that-
you had. This is weird, but hey, just use this tower. It'll be fun.
Yeah, did you know that your uncle was rich and was a wizard and was Alan Moore?
Oh my god, I'm gonna
I don't-
play Oblivion again, make Alan Moore and just live in that fucking tower and ignore the quest and be awesome.
And I will be Neil Gaiman in Skyrim.
That's right.
Why is Neil Gaiman 200 years old? Because he's a wizard.
We've been over this, people. Come on.
And John, you have to make John Thomas. He only,
No, I don't want to be a racist again.
he only
Yeah,
fights
be
with like
angry or-
his fists and an axe, and he just beats up everyone that isn't human.
He uses a
Isn't that the
axe
point
in his
of-
offhand and
point-
punches as a
I mean,
primary attack.
If you play as a Nord, you are made to be racist.
Not necessarily, but yeah, basically.
If you play as any other character, the entire game is a completely different experience because everyone
yeah,
makes fun of you.
Because it's just like
It's
playing Morrowind. It's just playing Morrowind again. Where everyone's like, "Oh, what the hell are you doing here?
Screw you
Yeah,
out, and what do you want? And
yeah,
then
you piece of crap."
you approach anyone, screw you, Outlander. You talk to them, and turns out you're friends with them. It's like, the hell, make up your mind,
Yeah.
lady.
Oh, it's even funnier. I was doing this one quest in Morrowind where I had to attack the Thieves Guild, but I was currently in the Thieves Guild, so I went in there and killed 3 people, and then they were just like, "Hail!" And, after they just
Hail.
forgot it happened.
You're gonna get in trouble
they're
for
just-
that, but I'm not really the guy. You go talk to this other guy in another city,
Yeah.
and then he'll yell at you.
Yeah, but first you got to find the city. You got to turn left at this tree, and then if you see this tiny mushroom, you've gone too far.
Traveling between the cities was always my favorite part of Morrowind. Everything else just has aged so goddamn poorly. Just
I
wonder-
liked it though.
yeah, at the time,
I
it
think
was
this
beautiful.
whole whenever I play Skyrim, I don't play with the compass on. I just have no map markers, so I just have
Yeah,
to
a lot of
find
people do
everything.
that.
I think that's more fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mountain Goat. John plays this game called Mountain Goat. Why don't you tell us about it, John?
Oh, whenever you climb the top of a mountain or try to climb up a mountain just by finding the random footholds,
Mountain Goat.
That's
It's
I've
fun
always
as hell.
enjoyed doing
It
this.
is.
Any video game.
you just look down a mountain and be like, all right, I can
And jump
scale
up.
this.
Yeah.
Climb.
You jump down to the next rock and you try to see if you can get down without dying.
Or you can
I
just
just
turn a
like
wreath roll.
jumping off. Seriously, and
No, you can't just become ethereal, OP.
You can.
No,
And
that's
then you
cheating.
just jump, and then you just jump off, and then you win Skyrim.
That's
That's how you win. When you jump down the mountain as a wreath roll, it says you win Skyrim credits.
You fall through the floor.
Yeah.
surprise,
There
you're in
you
the
go.
center of the earth.
Congratulations, you beat a great game. That's a Ghostbusters reference.
Yeah, I know. God, it's
Good.
such a miserable game.
It's not a great game, John. They only give you one congratulation when you beat it. Just one.
Just
There
the
should
one.
be at least 7.
Some games give you many, like Mario Kart. Congratulations. There are many congratulations to give.
Yeah, plural.
Ghostbusters, you only get one.
You
You
get
had to
eight
work so hard to get just one. To
Those
get one
fucking stairs,
congratulation.
you have to cheat to get up them.
The
just-
WinRAR is you.
I can see that working.
Let's see.
We totally
I
forgot
don't
that
know.
we had actual topics, didn't we?
We did, and that Mass Effect one kind of just deflated on itself. We're just like, oh, okay, we're all pretty much indifferent.
Yeah.
Just
Oh well. SimCity is back.
It's true.
Yes, it is, and we can talk about the 3 screenshots.
There's a video.
One of them is a firehouse, and one of them there's a traffic jam, and,
Oh, God, that
and one of
traffic
them
jam. I remember that. I remember that.
there's probably like a whole bunch of pipes you have to put, and you can't figure out. No matter how many
Actually-
pipes you lay down and how many freaking water towers you put up, you still can't please everybody because there's just a whole bunch of assholes that just want to, and you can't. No.
Opie, click the About the Game thing. It'll explain it better. Because you're apparently on the website, right? Jeremy,
No.
talking to the screenshots? Yeah? Yeah?
No,
I
he's
just
memorized the
mumbled.
website.
Oh, okay. He's a robot.
No.
Yeah,
I just.
He's got that HTML
I'm
in his
connected
cache file.
to it. Yeah, I'm actually a VI
Oh, shit. Well, of course.
this whole time.
Did you guys know that
Yeah.
I connect to the internet by screaming at rocks? True fact.
So you have dial-up?
Oh, yeah. That's what that noise is whenever anyone else gets on dial-up. That's me screaming in the background.
Oh, I thought that was just Skrillex.
Yeah, most of his songs just sample me screaming. True fact.
Of course.
It all makes sense now.
Taylor is the techno master. That's why they call him the Grok Monkey.
Opie, I have a
That
topic
makes
for
sense. Okay.
I'm not talking about Fable.
you. Oh, I want to hear your opinion
I'm
on Fable,
not-
Opie.
I'm not talking about Fable.
Opie, they're making a new one. it's-
Tell us about the new Fable, John.
It's an extra game, Opie. It doesn't even have anything to do with the story.
And what are you gonna do? Push one button? Are you gonna flail your arms around with the Kinect, or is he gonna like promise you can do these things, and then at the very end just take it away? And oh look, you can marry this person, but you can't. Or oh look, you can be the king, but why would you want to? Why would you ever want to be a king in a Fable game? Because you know what Fable is, John?
What is it, Opie?
Fable is just a.
Tell me a story about Fable, Opie.
It is just a large. Fable is just the largest kiddie pool. Okay, it is a lot. You can run very far
Yeah, Opie, your
in
mic
this,
can't-
but when you want to do
Opie,
something,
your mic cannot handle how mad you are. It's all crackly.
but when you want to do,
It sounds
but when
like
you wanna
you're being
do
yelled at
something,
by a bowl of Rice
you know-
Krispies.
you know,
Become a giant bowl of Rice Krispies screaming up Fable.
but when you want to do something in Fable, John, when you want to dig deep down, you realize that all it is just a kiddie pool, and it's only like 2 feet deep, and everything is just really shallow. You can marry this
Peter Molyneux
person, but
peed in it.
yeah, it's just filled with Peter Molyneux's piss. That's it.
That's the kind of game I want to play.
Yeah, I know. That sounds great.
I hate you all. I'm done.
He actually took off his mic. Now he's done. I believe it's just you and me now, Taylor.
I'm fine with that.
All right. So, do you want to continue our topic of Fable, or do you want to just let it die now? Now that Opie's gone.
Just let it die. Hopefully he won't come back.
Oh no, here he comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's gone. Okay.
Yeah, SimCity.
SimCity.
Yeah, it's not a number. It's not SimCity 8, SimCity 2028, or whatever. It's being made by Mac.
They've made 2028 SimCities.
No, there was a SimCity
God.
2000. And then they went to like
They
SimCity.
made 2,000 of them. Damn.
Sure. But, yeah, there's no space in the name. It's PC only. Apparently every city will have, like, limited resources, and there will be more of a focus on developing technologies and specializing a city in an industry.
Wait, Taylor, wait.
Screaming!
He's just screaming without a mic at this point.
It sounds like he's a ghost haunting this conversation. It's terrible.
Taylor, I just want to let you know he's actually yelling about Fable still.
I
Just and he's back.
expect anything else. Hello.
Yeah. We're still talking about how terrible Fable is at this point.
Sure.
Apparently
Okay.
the topic didn't die.
We thought it did. And then it's ghost.
Why are there there are Cheerios on my floor? Why is that?
That's not about Fable.
I was so mad that my floor just produced Cheerios
John, you've been
to try to make me happy. happy. They're not called Fable-Os, they're called Cheerios.
They're here to cheer you up.
They're just made out of cheer.
Anyway, Big John, because you lied about what he was yelling about, you have been demoted to John.
Actually, no, he really was yelling about Fable, and then he found Cheerios on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about the combat.
He walked into the room screaming about how if you want to kill something, you can just beat it with a stick.
Because if you die, it doesn't matter.
Then he found a Cheerio.
And I'm done.
Okay.
I want that Cheerio to make me happy. Just
Then why'd you bring up Fable again? What's wrong with you?
Damn it, Taylor.
Anyway, SimCity, more of a focus on developing technologies and specializing in industries in your city and everything, so you can make Las Vegas, you can make educational capital sort of thing. It's gonna have multiplayer.
It's the same thing. Las Vegas.
Yeah. You learn so much about $12
prostitution.
All those trading cards. They're flashcards. So
Yeah.
That's what I learned at school.
Have you ever been to Las Vegas, John?
Maybe.
You remember how, like, in preschool, everyone just had Pokemon cards, and it was like this trading thing? In Las Vegas, instead of Pokemon cards, they have hooker cards, and when you summon them, you have to pay money.
That's what I did in elementary school.
Yeah.
Got a bunch
Paid
of
hookers.
Yeah. Paid hookers.
Where did you go to elementary school?
Too legit to quit.
It was in the hood.
It was in
The clitoral hood.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, this is a family show.
How many lines have we crossed today?
Let's see. We talked about hookers.
Racism.
We talked about the female anatomy.
We talked about Fable.
We talked about Fable.
And that's
We talked about racism. We weren't racism.
You talked about racism.
We are just tackling all the hot issues of America and the world.
America. Fuck.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Wait, so hold on. He can't say clitoral hood, but you can say fuck yeah.
I said this was a family show. I didn't say what kind of family.
Well, apparently it's not for families that live in the hood.
Not that kind of hood, apparently, as I learned.
Don't talk about
It's been an educational night for everybody. Hello?
Hello, this is Doc.
Man, we got to awkward pause really quickly. We're just gonna let you do the rest of it.
Because if you want to, there's no point to marry anyone because they're all the same person, just with different palette swaps.
You can't get mad when we bring it up and then just go on about it.
It's just a festering disease.
Dude, hey, we're talking about SimCity.
We are talking
We're talking about prostitutes and clitoral hoods.
Yeah. Move on the bandwagon.
Sure.
Whatever happened to Rock Band?
Still.
It died.
Yeah, it did die.
Man.
It died a terrible death.
How so?
In a fire.
Oh, shit.
It's true.
Plane crash? Talk about the day the music died. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress.
All the copies of Rock Band 4 were just in that airplane.
Along with
What do you think? If there was going to be a Rock Band 5, Rock Band 4, what would the instrument be? Because there's always a new one.
The xylophone.
There's already a xylophone.
Yeah.
Essentially, because there's a keyboard.
Maybe a kazoo.
Name 3 rock bands that have a kazooist.
Kazoos, and more kazoos.
It's a band starring me that I just formed.
Steve Kazoo, and you can too.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of one more.
There you go. That's the name of the band. Trying to think of one.
That's it.
The kazooist was really good in that band, actually.
Yeah. Then he went.
He was on that. He was on the plane with Rock Band.
You play the kazoo.
Yeah, and then he went on to sing for Journey.
He did actually. He was the Asian.
That explains everything.
I know. That's how he
explains everything. Okay, actual topics. Are we out of them?
No, seriously, if Rock Band 4 was to be made, what would the instrument be?
The saxophone?
No, no.
You mean the saxophone?
Oh.
The spoons.
Spoon Man. It's the only song that it would be on. You know, I think this is actually a pretty good place to stop.